Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Hearthstone Decktastic, where today, as you can see, we're playing something a little eensy-wincy bit different today. We're playing Paladin. More specifically, Reno Paladin with a bit of Dragon's energy to sprinkle in there for a bit of good measure. So, let's get straight into it. We currently have Divine Strength, which is a bit of an iffy card. It's a +1/+2 buff. Only reason why I have it is because it makes a 1/1, which can spawn with 2 mana thanks to the Silver Hand hero power, turn to a 2/3, which is a alright thing just to kill some stuff. We've then got the classic, Equality, Wild Pyromancer, Outdoor Peacekeeper, Blackwing Technician, and Nightbane Templar, just because of the dragons, they're amazing. We've got the Consecration, Keeper of Wardman, Creature for Champion, basically everything you would expect in a Dragon Paladin deck. We've then got some more interesting choices like Cairn Bloodhoof, which again is a pretty good card for value. It's a pretty slow card, but he is very hard to get rid of. Thanks to he's basically an 8/10 for 6 mana. We've also got the typical Dragon Consort, but we've then got Ivory Knight, Justicar, True Heart, and Reno Jackson, and Sunwalker, and Sylvanas, and Volcanic Drake for turn 6. That's quite a few 6-drops. More than I'd normally have in the deck, but it seems to work normally. And then we've got the big stuff at the end. Just to finish it off, a couple of dragons. Job done. So yeah, I have tried to stack up before. And it has been a pretty decent deck to just rank up a little bit. It's not a perfect deck, it's not as good as Reno Lock, but here in the show we don't just have one deck choice, we have many deck choices. We want to be able to play whatever we want, whenever we want, and not really be too worried about winning. It's all about science here in this show. Right, so that's pretty much it. Now, as a Reno deck, have I played? Yeah, basically, the Reno deck for Paladin is the same as the Reno deck for Warlock. You want to make sure you heal for as much as possible and make sure that your first life, pretty much, before you use Reno, takes up the brunt of your enemy's deck. So say you want to kill his legendary minions like his Tyrion, his Ysera, make sure that the second life for you is really good and has lots of value in your plays, which is why I like cards like Cairn Bloodhoof, because I'll keep that, because it's got a value play. It's a slower card, but it can be slow because you basically got 60 health on it with 59. So, I do like the deck. I love this card as well. It's a solid 2/1 drop. And it's pretty good if you got a 2-drop in your hand, which I have.
Why do you call?
Do I want to kill that? You know what? I don't think I do. Okay, if he wants to trade into this, he can. I don't mind him doing that. This is apparently Zoo. Very fast-paced Zoo.
Is that it?
Let's see, so Consecration and True Silver Champion are really big players against Zoo. True Silver Champion is amazing for cards like Darkshire Councilman. See, that's not enough to grant a Consecration, so let's play that. Typically, Consecration, you want to kill at least 3 minions, because that's basically a 3-for-1 card.
Buying or selling?
Pretty good.
The light protects me.
That is very, 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 very good. Amazing. He has played so many minions. I don't see the point in killing the 1/1 with a 4 attack weapon. I mean, this is a really good charge. Charge? It's got a really good attack. Sorry. I'm thinking of minions now. But yeah, so he's used up both his flame imps. He actually had 3 flame imps because that's what he got from Dark Peddler. So in his hand, there were 1-drops. So they can be stopped quite easily just by doing this. Now, he's probably going to have a power overwhelming, but then he's got to use a power overwhelming to get it. All that. Power overwhelming. So I am going to take the good old 4 damage this turn. But he's already at 15 health. And I've used up pretty much none of my deck. A Light in the Darkness has seemed pretty good here. Ooh, let's see. Steward of the Darkshire turns into a 3-mana 4/4. Vilefin, I don't think really want. Ironbeak turns to a 3-mana 3/2 that silences. What is there in that deck that would like to silence? There's a second Councilman, there's a Possessed Villager. Direwolf Alpha, perhaps he wants 2 of them. What have I got? That's got a 1 health. It's gonna literally just be. I'm gonna for this one, just for a bit of safety. Okay, then I'm probably gonna do this and this because that is a lot better than playing a 5-mana 4/4 when you're gonna play Tyrion next turn. Now, what ways have they got to do with Tyrion? Zoos don't really have much. Have you got a second Forbidden Ritual? No, you haven't. But you have got a second Power Overwhelming. I thought he was going to attack my face. I will attack my face, sir. And I haven't got a spell to activate it. That is sad. What card could that be? He used up both of his Power Overwhelmings. It could be Soulfire. You know what? It can't be that bad. What I should have done probably was attack that. And then... Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. He's on 10 health. I still got my Alexstrasza if needs be.
My shield for Argus.
What? That's good. That's very good. He's had to use a lot to go material.
You win this time.
There we are. But I was against Zoo. It is pretty well against Zoo. So, yeah, this is what this deck was all about. You want to have dragons to support your main deck. And then, because dragons are quite slow, that's why you have Reno. It actually went pretty well. Like, I tried... What did I try? I tried the Reno lock deck with Kafun. Not sure if I recorded that. I might have done. But this didn't work too well. You never got to play the Kafun, really, because you got so much in your deck. And although it's really good value, it's just... It doesn't suit. It doesn't suit. That is a really good hand. Confirm. Also, Volcanic Drake is an amazing card because if it pairs it with Consecration. Okay, so we join our Reno. We've got a good 2 and 3 drop.
Is someone injured?
That's really good against that. Unless he does a powered shield, which I don't think he will. Also, just like a True Heart, again, normally you can't play it in too many decks. You can play it in like Control War and stuff, but normally it's far too slow, especially in Paladin.
My work is paramount.
But ha, 2 dragons, 2 dragon decks.
My work is paramount.
It is odd though. But with this deck, obviously, because it's quite a slow deck, but you have Reno, which beats the pace of it. So you can have value cards like Justicar in.
What you want?
That is a new one. And that's permanent as well, isn't it? It is permanent. Why don't people use Lance Carrier? So I can do that. Yeah. It is. This deck is quite expensive to craft though. Like, it has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries in it. So it is not good if you haven't got the money.
Face the airs of magic.
Is that gonna? I shouldn't have done that. I should have played as your Drake because he's gonna Holy Nova me. Oh, do they have Holy Nova? Do Dragon Priests run Holy Nova? I don't think he's got it in his hand because he's clearing. So he's not bluffing. Which is always good. Let's get you out. No, let's get you out. So I can trade you next turn.
Protect the flight.
I do really like this Nightbane Templar. It's basically a 4/5 for 3 mana. And you get 2 dragons. Okay, that's fine. Because now I can do... I can do this. I can do this. I've got quite a strong board presence. He has used up his Holy Nova. I'm pretty sure we only run 1. I would have thought. Would they run 2? I guess they would have to run 2, wouldn't they? See, my Dragon Priest, I used to run 2, but that's because I'm paranoid and I love board clears. Hence the War Pyromancy quality combo in this deck. Let's do this before I draw all my late game. That's fair enough. It's still a solid 5 mana 5/5 card. I might add Bran in here actually, because that's pretty good to Bran. That's pretty good to Bran. Ivory Knight's pretty good to Bran. How would one get rid of this? Oh, that's fine. Oh, even better. Or even... I could do that and have 3 on the left. No, I need to kill that. So is it better to keep it of Alderman him? I think it is.
None may steal our secrets.
And then do that. And then I've got a really strong board. So he has to deal with the board this turn. I don't think he's got 11 damage with 9 mana and no minions on the board. Especially considering that he's a Dragon Priest. And he probably doesn't have... Well, he hasn't Forest Sand anything. So he can't have any mana discounts. So I'm pretty safe. I think. I hope I'm safe anyway.
I wonder.
Chillmore. Okay. Which means he's definitely got a dragon in his hand. Does that damage to characters as well? To all minions. If I do this, if I get a silence, I don't. Free damage. That's gonna be awful. That might be good. That's probably better. Let's see. So if he does, then we got to trade. What's the best way to trade here? Free damage to everything, yeah? Yeah, so he's going to have 1, 2, that's going to be 6. That's good. No, this is going to be the best way. And then this. Then this. Then this. And this. There we go. Right, so pretty good shape. I have basically I chose this because it's a threat and it is a 7/8. If I chose the other one, then the stats would be wasted on it.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
And the Zubat's a 3 mana 4/4, which is nothing special. Whereas this is an 8 mana 7/8, which can be a 2/2 if needs to be. Right, can I kill him? Probably not, which means oh no wait, I can do this. Oh, okay, that I might be able to kill him now.
Well played. Justice.
The I got round 13. So it is a good deck. I can't quite get it to work exactly because sometimes, obviously, we've been against quite a tempo deck with very weak minions, and he played it all in the consecration, which is why we won that one against Zoo. The second one we won because Dragon Priest is quite slow, whereas this is a faster tempo dragon, so I'm able to outpace him, while also getting good value because I've got Reno. We might struggle against this deck if we didn't have a good start, so we don't want the 7 and 8 drop. Haha, no way. Okay, so we've got turn 1, turn 2. If that can hit something on turn 2 with this out, that's going to be insane.
Well met.
So unless he wants a coin and then Fire Blast, you can't kill at this turn. Well, he can with Arcane Missiles, but it's a waste of Arcane Missiles. And Arcane Missiles is a pretty good card. Especially against a Paladin with the 0 power. I'm sorry, I'm being like distracted.
Is that it?
Do that. I'm thinking, okay, I have to trade in my 2/1 for basically for free-ish. However, that 3/2 with Divine Shield is pretty much invincible. Pretty much.
Let's make magic.
That is more than fine. Again, fine. 2 for 1. But that does need to die. Problem is with this card, you see, it is a solid card without the Kafun. It's basically a 2-mana 3/2 with spell damage, which is a pretty decent card. So it's often not used as a Kafun mage, I've noticed, which is really annoying because you think it's a Kafun mage and you think it's not a Kafun mage. So Acolyte of Pain means what does that mean? It could be a Reno. Do I want him to draw cards? I don't think I do.
Reporting for duty.
The fewer cards the better. Now I could play Tuskar Joust the next turn as a 5/5 and not worry about the health. Or I've got a 50/50 of drawing something that I can actually use in turn 5. Other than the Tuskar Jouster.
Let's make magic.
That's annoying. No, it's used 2, so it's not a Reno deck. That's a 3/4. That's a 2/4. 2/4 does seem pretty good.
Let me think.
Next turn is going to be Cairn, Bloodhoof, all that. So I should play this probably. And then a Murloc. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. It's a man Murloc. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. That's actually a pretty good card. Vilefang Inquisitor.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay, oh! Don't kill the 2/2. Yes! Oh no. $18 health. That's pretty good to do that with. I feel. I get rid of spell damage and I get rid of a Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is really annoying. I would have liked the 2-1, the 2-2 to survive, but not too fussed about it. I should probably play Tusker Jouster.
Is this the fishing tournament?
Alex Stratton? Never quite works. I think I need to get rid of Divine Strength because, yeah. Acidic Tompoos is good sometimes, so keep that. Fairy Dragon might have to go. Mind you, Fairy Dragon's a pretty good card for 2-drop. It's a 3-2 dragon. What is this deck? Where's my arena?
Put your faith in the light.
See if we can get past that. If it's the fireball, he fireballs it and he doesn't fireball my face. Or he could just do that. I need my Reno. Oh no, no, yep, he beat me. Gotta admit, pretty good deck on his part. That's what I mean, it can't deal against tempo, but it can deal against tempo with no value. Which would be the Zoo deck, obviously. Yes. So, as I said, oh no, wait. Windows has stopped responding. I was going to change the deck, but oh well. Okay. Against a Druid. Druid is excellent, because they're very slow, normally.
I must protect.
As long as it's not a Beast Druid.
I will fight with honor.
Don't want that. Don't want any of you. Might keep you just in case I don't draw.
Well met.
I am thinking about doing a Reno Druid. Do I coin out that? No, the coin is very valuable. Because I've got such a high mana curve. And I haven't got much early game in my hand. Like one situational. The 2-drop can be played next turn, to be quite honest. If I just play that. I haven't come across a single class today that can actually use weapons. Okay, if you want to choose Feral Rage on that is fine. I've just basically gained a mana tempo on him, where he's a druid. Oh, that's pretty good.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
Because otherwise, those little saplings are going to cause me 6 damage for a mana? A mana spell. 1 mana. And it's got 6 damage. On my face. Ridiculous. That's fine. Although I don't have the equality Pyromancer combo anymore. I do quite like the Pyromancer.
Nothing scares me.
The battle.
Except
Reporting.
But I love the Selfless Hero card. That is amazing. I don't know what's something special about it. It's just the fact that it is a 2-1 with Divine Shield. It's like Argent Squire. But a bit more useful? Like, one attack isn't really that useful. That's annoying.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
is that
The battle.
I'm thinking I have got a big minion coming up. In fact, I've got all these quite good minions to play. I also got an answer for any big attack minions that he has, but the 4/6 is really annoying. That is even more annoying. But he has to use his swipe.
Spectacular.
Oh, shush.
That was a mistake.
Right. Let's play you. So now, see, I can outvalue him a lot because 2 1/1s are going to quickly spur out control. Now, I can play Tuskar. Right, I'm going to hero power next turn. That much is necessary. Necessary? How much is certain? I can do Tuskar Totemic, Azure Drake, Dragon Consort. If I do Dragon Consort, I can do Twilight Guardian as well. That has to go into that, doesn't it? Although I could. That's actually pretty good. That develops a 3/3 and a 3/6, and it keeps my 6/2 in check. Spectacular meaning what?
Behold the rage of the fire.
What?
I must safeguard the land.
Deal 4 and draw a card. That is pretty insane. That has to die.
For justice.
You can't allow that to be. What is that card called? Fandrel Staghelm. What an insane card. Like, most of the Paladin legendaries suck. Even Tyrion gets killed half the time before he can attack once. He is quite hard, but I mean, he's quite vulnerable to many spells.
Where shall I strike?
That's pretty good. As long as he doesn't, as long as he leaves a 1/1 up, which I don't think he's gonna do. No, he's not. What has he used? He's used his Keep of the Grove, he's used his Swipe. He's gonna have quite... Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
For justice.
Killing that is going to go. Right, so I have got Ivory Knight, which I'm probably going to play next turn. I've got Tuskar Jouster. Actually, I could play Tuskar Jouster and then Azure Drake.
Spectacular. I must save.
I have got more late game than early game. That is really annoying. What else can he Reno? No, what else can he keep off the Grove? He can keep off the Grove Sylvanas and Sunwalker, so that's actually pretty good that he's used it on that. 3 cards? Yeah, he's going to use 3 cards. That's fine. I would like my Consecration. Light in the Darkness, that is also fine. Let's see. Ivory Knight, I think has to be played this turn. That is awful. That is awful as well.
Spectacular.
Give adjacent minions, that might be alright, I guess.
Reporting for you, child.
Do I need to kill that? Or that? That or that? This. He's very cocky druid. Telling you now. Very cocky. What's mine anyway?
By the holy light.
That sounds so sarcastic. Why would you do that? Because he can kill a 6/4. That's fine. If you want to waste a 4, basically 2 Power of the Wild, a 4 mana spell. So that's actually pretty good combined with that. Perhaps this. I haven't got much early game left. But I still draw my early game. It has never worked. Let's do this. This. Oh, now I draw my early game. My late game. Right. So currently we have. That's why does no one use Ancient Mage? Generally, you have 2 minions out on the board. I mean, you have +2 spell damage there and then. That's bad. Equality. Do we have to equality? Equality, that, and then do this. A natural mistake. Oh, yeah, because he would have known that it was a 2-mana spell. Mind you, he could have thought that was like Into Darkness. Which is a very good spell. That's going to be a little bit harder to deal with. What can I use to deal with that? I would like Sylvanas. Get a 5/5 of Taunt, that'd be alright. Ah, okay, that is fine.
None may steal our secrets.
I wield the power and luck.
Okay, so I've got a pretty strong board. I also got a really good Ancient Mage Consecration combo. That's exactly it. That's a Flame Strike. That's better than a Flame Strike because it's only 1 mana more, but you develop a 3/6, 2 minions of spell damage, and you damage 4 damage to the face as well. Ain't not bad. So he thinks he's safe now. He's not.
Well played. Sometimes I
Boom. Well played. And that, guys, is where we shall leave it for today. Because I hope you've, like, I think most people have tried Paladin Reno by now. I think everyone has. But it's just my interpretation of it. It's quite a good deck. Let me show you it before we go. It's not a great deck, but it has gone 3-1 today, which is pretty good. And there we are. Nothing special about it. I would take out Divine Strength and possibly Fairy Dragon because they very rarely come in useful. I'll replace it with bigger stuff that like your Twilight, that your Azure Drake can draw. More importantly, your Tuskar Jouster, where is he? There he is. A Tuskar Jouster can heal better with because you basically want to survive. You also need Bran. I'll probably trade it. In fact, Divine Strength. Because he's that good. Because that, again, is Battle Cry. So you can summon 4 whelps. That's basically a Nixia. Sort of. Less mana, but and less stats. But a Nixia nonetheless. And that is it, guys. That is Reno Paladin. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. And hope you'll be back next time. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.